This week's focused action: stress less, sleep more. If you just came over from How to Achieve My Goal video, you're in the right place. And if this is the first Simplify Self-Care with Mo video you've come upon, welcome. If you're wanting to achieve a wellness goal for good, I'm super happy to help you on your journey, and today is a great day to start. On SimplifySelfCare.com, you can subscribe and receive the 52 weeks of simple self-care emails sent to your inbox each Sunday. Today, the fastest, most effective way to achieve your goal, any goal, is to give your body the messaging that all is okay at the moment. So starting today, you will have a direct way to begin giving the 3 organs of your HPA axis that we chatted about last video, the ones that are responsible for the level of stress hormones pulsing throughout your body. You're going to be able to give them some support using 2 tongue techniques and slower breathing. They will support the mechanism your body has in place to help you rebalance. Those physiological cascades of the stress hormones take out of balance. If you haven't already filled out the head to toe notes, please take the opportunity to do so. I cannot emphasize that enough. You can find a link below to go ahead and click on and do it. There's a link on the PM Calm app if you have that, as well as today's page that's in your email. Having that head to toe to refer to will be super helpful to you on day 90. It's also going to help you with building out your bio-individual terrain at the end of the 52 weeks. So there's lots of reasons for you really to take the moment to fill out. It's a few questions and you're just kind of writing down what's going on with your body now. Awesome. We will start our 90-day count next week once you have all 5 of the techniques in place. Today, we're going to get started on the instructions for the first 3 focused actions that we'll implement. Again, we're going to be layering 5 techniques all together over the upcoming weeks to get you started. It's jump starting you. 2 are passive. The other 3 take mere moments. You don't need to memorize anything because I've created guides for you, videos, and also an app. We are starting today with instructions for tongue technique 1. Here's what we're going to do. We will use your tongue together with another part of your body, one that sounds fantastically sexy. Spoiler, it's not. Putting the 2 together, your tongue and this other part of your body, works magic. Yep. So the part of your body that'll work with your tongue is the top alveolar ridge. I've created a picture for you. It's located on the roof of your mouth right behind your 2 upper front teeth, where the back of your teeth and the hard palate meet. Positioning and keeping the tip of your tongue in contact with your top alveolar ridge works to reduce stress. We're going to combine it with the breathing technique that I'm going to show you. Right now, we'll be using the 2 tongue techniques right in bed in the evening. Pure magic. How, I'm sure you're asking, is the tip of my tongue going to do anything by placing it on the alveolar ridge? How is that going to make a difference with my HPA axis, those 3 organs that are the biggest influencer? Well, quote, the tongue has an extensive motor and sensory integration with the brain. The nerves on the tip of the tongue are directly connected to the brainstem, a crucial hub that directs basic bodily processes. That reference is below. Brainstem controls the flow of messages between the brain and the rest of the body, and it also controls basic body functions such as breathing, swallowing, heart rate, blood pressure, consciousness, and whether one is awake or sleepy. Again, reference below. Tongue technique 1. When you are placing the tip of your tongue on your alveolar ridge, you are communicating to your body to activate a cascade of beneficial processes in both your involuntary and your voluntary nervous systems. It's amazing. So the tongue position influences the whole body. When it's positioned against the top palate, the parasympathetic system will reduce the systemic activity. For example, heartbeats, respiratory rhythm, your tongue with the alveolar ridge working together with your breath, which we're adding next. Each evening works to reduce your body's stress cascade, that hormonal cascade that we want to calm down. And who doesn't need that these days? The second tongue technique, since our tongue is part of the involuntary nervous system as well, when we are stressed, we often hold tension in the tongue without any awareness that we're doing it at all. But luckily, the tongue, being something that we can voluntarily give direction to, gives us the ability to influence it. Our voluntary nervous system opens the way for us to trigger our involuntary nervous system. This means I can voluntarily relax my tongue. That can message the involuntary nervous system to also relax. That is the second tongue technique. It's to relax your tongue, which is a little bit harder than it sounds. There's a woman who I learned from a long time ago. She's not with us anywhere, but Anna Wise offered a simple way to focus on relaxing your tongue. I've included that in the video. It's going to be linked below. You can use it every day. The playlist that it's under is tools as well. It's in the app. So I have plenty of ways for you to be able to make this focused action happen. What you will hear is the directions to release your tongue. So you want to release your tongue from the position that's against the roof of your mouth, and you're going to simply let the tongue go, and you're going to focus on the back of your tongue. And as you exhale, you're going to feel like letting it go even more. We're going to use the first tongue technique, where the tip of the tongue is against the alveolar ridge, that ridge up against the back of the two front teeth where it comes in together with the roof of the mouth. And then, at the end of doing the slow breathing, you'll be prompted to relax the base of your tongue and keep coming back to exaggerating the relaxation of it. If you need to swallow in between, that's fine. If your tongue gets tense again, just give it permission to get relaxed. You're going to exaggerate that relaxation each time you kind of exhale a little bit more. And that's it. You're going to focus on relaxing your tongue and nothing else. We won't be doing the breathing when you're doing that relaxing part. Relaxing the tongue is such an effective practice that, again, Anna Wise says in her book, the book's called Awakening the Mind, A Guide to Harnessing the Power of Your Brainwaves, that if you take nothing else away with you from reading that book, you will have gained enormously from this one practice. Here's a little animation of the breathing that we're going to do using the two tongue techniques.
Let go of the tension throughout your body. Take a moment to relax your shoulders, neck, jaw, forehead, eyes. Let all the tension go. Going a bit deeper, check in on your right eye. Are all the muscles supporting your right eye completely relaxed? Your left eye, all the tension floating away? Slowly transition your attention to your tongue. Allow it to soften. Now, place the tip of your tongue on the ridge just behind your upper front teeth. Slowly exhale completely through your open mouth, your breath easily passing by your tongue in its position. Inhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale through your mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale through your mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale through your mouth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale through your mouth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let all the tension go. As your body melts and relaxes deeper, slowly guide your focus to relaxing your tongue. Let all the tension go. With each exhale, allow your tongue to relax even more. Swallow whenever you feel the need. Continue to give your tongue permission, reminding it to relax.
Subscribers to SimplifySelfCare.com gave the fantastic idea of tacking on 9 hours of music so another video doesn't pop up when you've drifted off to sleep. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can just constantly access the video every single night by just taking one step. This week's focused action is to use the 2 tongue techniques each night, starting with the first tongue technique for slow rounds of deep breathing that you'll be guided. You'll place your tongue on the tip of your mouth and begin inhaling through your nose slowly for a count of 4 at first, or if that's too much, whatever's comfortable to begin with. Inhaling as deeply as you can. Then you'll be exhaling through your mouth. Again, try for a slow 8 exhale count. You'll want to be making sure that your exhalation is completely exhaling all the air. You'll inhale through your nose again, this time maybe up to 6. Exhaling through your mouth for 8. Inhaling through your nose for 8, and then out through your nose for 8. What we're trying to do is progressively get you inhaling and exhaling deeper, slower, deeper, slower. This will be guided for the first few minutes. As you exhale, the air passes your tongue and your jaw is relaxed. As you inhale, your lips slightly close and you're inhaling through the nose and trying to expand more and more. Again, the animation will be there for you to follow the first few times if you're someone who's visual. Audio is there if you're an audio person. At the end of the slower inhalations and exhalations with your tongue up against the roof of your mouth, you're then going to move in to be guided to relaxing your tongue and placing your attention on relaxing your tongue fully and completely, swallowing whenever is needed, relaxing the back of your tongue deeper and deeper until you drift off to sleep. Your 2 tongue techniques are simple. What's activated in your amazing body is beautifully complex. Your amazing body is where the magic happens. You need only to guide your body, nothing more. You don't need any special tool, just the know-how to communicate with this amazing body of yours. Today's 3 Simplify Self-Care techniques involve your tongue, alveolar ridge, your breath, and now the consistency of using the techniques each night. That's all that's needed to reap the tremendous benefits over time. The 2 ridiculously simple and effective techniques plus breathing focus on your tongue placement onto your alveolar ridge that'll activate the cascade of beneficial processes in both your voluntary and involuntary nervous systems. That focused relaxing, that's communicating to the rest of your body that all's okay in your world at the moment and we can take a breather, safely falling asleep. Over time, the consistent cascade of messaging you provide will reduce your body's perceived stress, which helps the body in its plight towards balance and rebalancing. The end result of using the 2 tongue techniques each night with the slower breathing is a calmer nervous system pumping out fewer stress hormones that with our typical lifestyle direct many of our systems to run on overdrive. You're using the 2 tongue techniques and slower breathing to message your body's biggest influencer that all is well at the moment. You've got the techniques, I've provided you with the tools, you're ready to get started on your focused action tonight for the next 7 days. And next week, I'll meet you back here and we'll layer on your next focus action. Be your light. Ooh.